Hello guys, this is Spicy Bill, and today I'm showcasing three of my most favorite high-grade Gunpla mobile suits or model kits. Obviously here we have the high-grade HGUC 144 scale Sazabi, and on the left we have the Sazabi, and on the right here we have the high-grade Universal Sentry, the O. And in the middle, right here, we have the HGUC Kshatriya. So believe it or not, the Sazabi is actually, if you take off the binders on the Kshatriya, the Sazabi is technically bigger than the Kshatriya. A lot of people like to argue with me about the size difference. They say the Kshatriya is a lot bigger, but you can see now the difference. Obviously, the high-grade Sazabi is a lot bigger. The Sazabi used to be my favorite high-grade kit until I discovered obviously the release of the real grade Sazabi. So now the real grade Sazabi has surpassed my high-grade Sazabi. This one is still one of my favorite kits in the line, but I think my second favorite would have to be the Kshatriya, just for the fact that this thing's got this gigantic four of these super awesome looking binders, and it just looks overall very cool. Yeah, and obviously we have the O, the funny looking giant sumo guy right here on the right. Let me know which one do you guys like the most. But today I'm going to just focus this review on the Kshatriya. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these guys out of the way and bring the Kshatriya front and center. So you can see the Kshatriya's got some really interesting binders right here. Gimmicks. This thing can actually fold up and just completely cover the Kshatriya like that. I don't like that look. I like the binder all folded out. Now, it will eventually run into stability issues due to the fact that, it just got all these stuff connected to the shoulders. But yeah, very cool. With this kit, I put on some Neo Zeon decals right here. I'm probably gonna get some water slide decal and detail this thing up a little bit. For a long time, it's just sitting in one of my friend's display because I don't have any place to display it, and I don't want it to be collecting dust. Now you can see these sleeve stickers on the forearm. They're not gonna last. So I'm gonna do an overhaul on this kit. I'm gonna probably remove all these stickers on this kit and paint them. For accessories, the Kshatriya's got this giant beam saber thing with the Master Grade style beam saber effect. Now underneath each and one of these binders, we have these sub arms. Kind of similar to the O. If you see my review on the O, they really like having these weird sub-arm gimmick, to grab onto other enemy mobile suits and stuff like that. And the Kshatriya also have these funnels. This is kind of like a carryover from the Queen Mansa and the Q-Blade. So it's got these funnels that are attached to side of the binder. Obviously, I actually didn't cut out all of them. So I left some on the runner. They're in the box with the rest of the parts and stuff like that. But yeah, Kshatriya is definitely one of my favorites. There we go. The sub arms goes in like that. They are a little bit flimsy, so I don't recommend messing around with it too much. We do have pretty decent articulation on these binders, so obviously you can move the lift arms around quite a bit. Use it to block incoming projectiles and stuff like that. It's nicely articulated, and it's also independent of the shoulders. So you can see you have these shoulder joint right here. This is actually just a straight peg that goes inside the body. That's not polycab, that's actually hard plastic. And you also have an extra hinge here, and this is just for the arms. Now the way the arm is attached is a little bit weird. Take a look at that. That's kind of unconventional and different, but you do have a whole bicep rotation right there, so that's pretty decent. We have a double jointed elbow actually right here, so that's nice. Now my concern with this kit is every time when I touch these parts right here, I feel like I'm gonna peel off the full sticker. So yeah, I definitely recommend painting this kit. Unfortunately for the eyes right here on the Kshatriya, that's a full sticker, so you cannot adjust the motor line, which is a little bit disappointing. But to be honest with you, I don't think we're ever gonna get like a master grade Kshatriya or like a real grade Kshatriya. I think that would just be too much for Bandai to. It would just cost so much money for Bandai to develop, and I don't think they want to spend that much money on a suit that only few people might be interested in. Obviously, for us die-hard Zeon fans, the Kshatriya is definitely a must-have. Yeah, it's a cool suit. I mean, it got wrecked in Gundam Unicorn, and you come back as a Kshatriya repair. And believe it or not, the Kshatriya repair is also a retail kit. It's not premium Bandai. So they actually made 2 of them, thinking I guess people really would like the Kshatriya. But unfortunately, I guess it didn't sell very well. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how well it's sold, but yeah, I'm under the impression that it didn't do so well. But anyway, the front skirt can be individually articulated. We actually have a universal joint hip for the legs. But, you know, the side skirt does hinder the articulation quite a bit. And look at that. We have this very, very nice joint. This is something that you don't see in most high-grade Gunpla. This kind of joint right here. This is a very unique version of a universal joint. I wish they would implement this on the Sazabi. I wish the Sazabi had this joint instead of the ball joint to the polycap. That thing is still always falling apart on me. It's just super annoying. And I also wish the O have the same joints here. It would be so nice for those 2 kits to have that kind of joint. We also got the feet right here. The feet really look like a version of the Sazabi. Take a look at that. Looks very similar in design. But anyway, it's a ball joint to the polycap. And I think we do actually have a double jointed knee. Although you're really not going to get even 90 degree out of it due to the bulkiness of the kit. Overall, this is a great display. This is a great display piece, and it's not like one of those like big gigantic kits that no engineering went into the kit itself. There's quite a bit of some very decent engineering. For example, these joints right here for the legs. These are very well done. This is not like just something that they want to put together so people can use it as a display piece like a Neo Zeon or something like that. But yeah, I mean, take a look at all these slip-on. It's very functional. Like, yeah. You can actually do something with this kit. If you want to kind of play around with it, you could. It's not just a brick or a statue. It's definitely functional, and I say it's definitely worth the money. For around $50, this is a great kit, and it's worth its weight in plastic. And it's also a pretty fun build. Yeah, it's not super repetitive. The only thing that's like really repetitive are the binders, and that's it. Overall, it's a very fun kit overall. So I definitely recommend the Kshatriya for all of us Neo Zeon fanatics. For the rest of you guys, the Federation guys, it's up to you. If you like the look of the Kshatriya, I say go for it. If not, well, you're better off spending your money on like Gundams or army build your gyms and stuff like that. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this review. Let me know what you guys think about this review, and stay tuned for more. Always have stuff in the works. Thanks for watching.